Head on over to G2A and enter Kami's Crystal Cave to get some sweet deals on crystals and more. Remember to click on the lowest price and use the promo code KamiVS to get the best deal. G2A. What's going on, everyone? Kami here. And I love the fact that not only Cassie is T-posing in the background, Ziggs is too. Nice. So today we're going to be covering Furia. Now Furia has had a big change, in my opinion, and it is a form of a nerf. The nerf comes to her Wrath, which kind of directly affects her DPS. So whenever I play Furia, and I don't play her enough, I still think she's like one of the top supports right now. But whenever I played her, she felt like her damage was insane. And of course her damage was insane is because the more you heal, the more Wrath you get. And then you just fire at like a machine gun with a shotgun that does like good damage mid to long range. It just felt super good. Well, apparently Hi-Rez is onto our shenanigans and has a nerf to the Fury aspect of her. So now I keep saying Fury, I meant Wrath, I apologize. The Wrath, the one that gives you increased attack speed the more you heal, it will start decaying quicker. Will start decaying after 2 seconds of you accruing it instead of the 3 seconds. And it'll also increase the rate at which it decreases. Instead of it doing 2.5 every 1 second, it'll do 10 every 1 second. But it'll not only start quicker, but it'll also decay quicker. So it's a pretty big nerf. They also reduced the card that used to give you shields. It got cut by like 30% or something like that. I can't do math very well. It looks like it's about... Nope, not doing math. So I'm kind of curious how the loadout card Ruthless, which decreases the rate of your Wrath decay, is going to matter. So first we're going to start off and we're not going to use... Do you use Chronos? Oh, well, I blame myself and everyone and no one else. That's my bad. Might be able to pull that off. So we're gonna pay attention to the... Ooh, that hurts. X tier is just fragging me out, my man. We're gonna pay attention to the rate that we decrease, and then, or at least try to our best ability. And then see if we notice a big difference. Oh no, Makoa got dropped. Again, I blame myself. Wait. You wait. You wait. Now we know, everyone knows, when you're trying to fire normally, you can tell the DPS is not that great. Oh, I almost got boned there. Oh, did not want to heal them. Oh, maybe I did. I don't know. Hello. Hey, you're welcome. Okay, so I can most definitely tell that the rate, I knew it was gonna be big. I was like, maybe I won't notice it that much. Oh, you notice it. Oh no, dude, I started my heal and I couldn't use my dash away. Again, I blame myself. Oh, we didn't even buy an item. I guess we're buying Chronos and then Cauterize because we're shooting people a bunch. Sure. Evie might try to come up on top. Oh, I thought the Androxus would be up there a little bit longer. Not getting blown up by the Cassie. I don't know why that surprises me. Oh, hello. Hello. So now you really have to focus on, you can't really go for damage for a prolonged period of time because you're going to lose a lot of it. But I wonder, okay, so you can't like just pop a heal on someone that's full and expect that to kind of pause it. Oh, that beam was not that good. And when I say pause it, I mean the decay of the Wrath, right? It's Wrath? Yeah, it's Wrath. I had to look over. Probably got to back out here. I'm not going to be able to help out that Androxus at all. Hello. Oh, he's trying to pull him off, my man. God damn. Don't think we're going to have another chance here, but if that Androxus goes to the point, now he's just going for the X tier. I mean, like, honestly, I think even if he went to the point, I don't think Dingo would have been able to make it in time. So, okay, noted. But the main thing I wanted to focus on this game and the next game is how big of a difference there is with the Wrath decay, with the nerf, and then how much we can compensate that. Like in theory, if it increased the rate of the Wrath decay to 10 every 1 second, it used to be 2.5, but then the maxed out card that reduces the Wrath decay by 50%, that means it'll go, instead of from 2.5 to 10, it'll go to 2.5 to 5, which will be a much more, it'll be much easier to transition to that. And then maybe you can start easing off on that the more and more you get used to it. But it's not something you really want to get used to. It's more like, is this something you want to play with? Do you think the DPS is worth it with the Wrath? Those are the questions, my friend. That hurt. Good try on that hook. Bombs are flying. I actually kind of wanted to heal him, but we're gonna wait for them to. We're gonna hold there. Ooh. No. What's this Androxus trying to chase this Victor is probably one of the most entertaining things I've gotten to watch in a while. He was trying to get him. That Victor was having none of it though. I mean, that adds up, man. It adds up. The damage, that is, me chipping away at him. Maybe someone will run into that. Bop, bop. Oh, am I okay? Might be dead here. Woohoo. Yeah, we dead. So don't think we're gonna be able to get to the point, but we can try to. Oh no, we could try to, you know, steady ourselves on a defensive. That didn't go well. I'm coming, team. Well, not coming fast enough. Take that, 66 damage. Oh, I fed it. You're on to me. You're on to me. I don't want to heal that Cassie yet because it's just, I don't think that's worth it. We only have Cauterize 1, so we're gonna back off. Because we're not going to be able to do much about that. Hakuna Matata. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. She's going to try to ult, or she's, yeah. Probably should have went for my old ult to counteract that, but not going to be able to help at all. Sorry. Oh, the Androxus won. Or at least, never mind. I spoke too soon. Stop dying, you fools. Oh my. There you go. Let's back off a little bit. Again, playing too aggressive. Is that going to be enough to keep her alive? Focusing a little bit too much on DPS, but I really want to get that person down. Oh, got him. Oh, that Victor was, or that Androxus was going for an ult no matter what, dude. Ballsy. I dig it. He did that way before I actually got the heal off. Sometimes you just got faith, you know? What's going on up here? Oh, Dingo with the save, dude. Gonna run that way? Okay, sorry, Dingo. Sorry, buddy. Forced him ult. Forced him to ult. Oh, that's a person floating. Would you look at that? Oh no, did not heal the right person. Don't hurt my friend. Oh, my goobers? I don't want to have to ult here, but I might have to. Did not heal the right person. Try to get anyone on the point right now. Okay, I think we're good. The heal barely went off. Gotta back off. Oh, we shut down next here just for a quick second. Just a quick second. We're gonna pray that our DPS is gonna be able to pull this out. We popped our ult right there at the last second, but it did not go off in time because we went for a heal. And there's just a lot of that downtime in the middle of the ult, or in the middle of the heal. So we just kind of screwed up there, not ulting when we should have. Yeah, this might actually just be the end of it. Yeah. We got pooped on a little bit, but the main thing we wanted to focus on was the Wrath Decay. And is it noticeable? Hell yes, it's noticeable. Is it a justified nerf? I may be in the minor population that might be agreeing that this is a nerf that needed to happen. Is it too much of a nerf? Hard to say, because we have to play with it a little bit more, but there are loadout cards that compensate for this nerf. But if it comes down to it where the nerf is too big to the point where you have to use a loadout card to compensate it, then you now have a loadout card that's a staple, and you don't want that. That's just not good. But even with the nerf to the Wrath, I mean, like, Fury still does good damage. I stayed in way too much. I should have ulted more. I should have been a little bit farther back because we have Cherish that has an increased range of your heal. But even so, since we were playing aggressive, we pretty much almost got top damage of the game. Damage is still there, it's just a decent amount less. Let's jump into the second game, and I'll show you the loadout that I built for the Wrath. I don't know if I wanted a 5 or 4, but I will show you when we get to the next one. Here we go. So here's what I ended up coming up with. I don't know if we need Ruthless. This is the card that I was referring to that increases the rate of your Wrath decay by 50%, which again, to reiterate, that the current rate of your Wrath getting decayed is 10 every second, and it used to be 2.5 every second, so now it will be 5. So it right now, just by default without this card, it got increased by 4 times. Now it'll only feel like it got increased, well, it will only be increased by 2 times. So it'll be much more manageable, and it'll feel a little bit like the old Furia. What is the cooldown of our Kindle Soul? Do I want Chronos with Furia? I keep asking that. Like, I said the same thing when I was playing Ying, and then people are like, yeah, you do. And I was like, okay. Are you on the objective? They got one here. So let's look at our rate, our Furia Fury. That's Wrath. Oh, it just stays up there, dude. We're trying to capture the objective, sir. Hello. Just teleported on top of me. Scared the crap out of me. This is going to be a lot harder to... Oh, did he just teleport on the point? No, he didn't. This is going to be pretty hard to figure out exactly where we're going to be sitting at, because we only have... we have triple support, kind of. I mean, not really. And by triple, I mean quad, but we actually have triple. Okay, so Genos wants some help, I think. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Kitten. We just gotta go for it. We can't get it. Not enough. I'm coming back, team. I'm coming back. Wait for that cauterize to wear off. We'll just get those turrets down. If we're able to... Oh, no. I was trying to get this stun where he was going to get pulled to, but he didn't actually get pulled to where he was going to get pulled to. You know what I'm trying to say here? The rock blocked him. Rock lobster! Whoa! What a pull. What a pull from the Dingo Man. The Dingo Monster himself. That's what I call him, the Dingo Monster. I just made that up. I hope he likes it. I think that the Barrack might try to go for an ult here. It feels like I have 60 FPS, and it also is that I have 60 FPS. Alright, you win. Will we be able to get around the corner in time? Nobody knows. Only the nose knows. Hey! They're cheating. But just stare down at the Wrath decay, and you can see how slow it's going down in comparison. I mean, it would have been gone by now if we didn't have the loadout card. So you have to ask yourself, the loadout card that you're sacrificing for the Ruthless, is it worth it? And you have to run a pretty high level of it for you to notice a difference. I mean, kind of. Maybe you could run it at a 4 and be able to bump up something to a 5, like maybe Burning Oath. That would have been pretty nice, considering what against an Eevee was being a big old meanie head. I don't know. But when you're trying to make that final decision of, do you think that you would want to run, do you think you want to run this card that reduces the decay of your Wrath? And the answer just kind of comes down to how aggressive you play Furia, you know? Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. Ooh, he's strong. Ooh, baby, last one standing wins. Oh. There's so many people, and I feel like no damage is being brought out. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you play triple support. on a not even triple support. I mean, technically it's kind of. Whee! That'll do. But quad support kind of on Frogile. It's just is not gonna go well. You're gonna have a bad time, okay? Frogile requires the beef, my friend. He requires the beef. Where is it? Where's the beef? Oh, we're bringing it right now. Ooh, that hook would have been huge. Hey, we got him. We're gonna go ahead and ult right now and see if we can get more damage out. Oh, gotta go back this way. Ooh, can't really focus on anything but that Eevee. Ooh. Stay a while, listen. She just said stay alive, but like in my head I hear Deckard Cain going, stay a while, listen. And then I'm like, what are you buying? And I'm like, that's not the same game. What are you doing? Woohoo! Corona. The coronavirus. By the way, serious stuff talking about coronavirus. Do not think it's not that big of a deal. I just want to stress that right now. If you're just kind of going out freely, willy-nilly, stop it. Stop it. Yeah, Dingo's like, I'm out. I'm out. Good game. Good game. Yes, Genos, good game. Look at that damage coming out. We found the eat. What is that? Oh, it's a flare. Huh, would you look at that? Now, right now, even with all this support, I feel like I still have to heal so much that Digo has an ult, so he's just gonna be looking to use that. Gonna have a bad time. Cool, 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 cool. Enemies behind us, apparently. We could go for an ult here to be able to push it in. We're gonna hold over here on the right side and be able to get a stun off. Corvus is pushing up our payload. Oh no, there's a wall there. It came out of nowhere. I like the heals. Where'd the Victor go? Never mind. Ooh, that heal should have went forward. That heal should have went forward, Dingo. Thread that needle. Thread that needle, boy. Ooh. Good job of Dingo getting out of that. Ooh, Cauterize did not fall off yet, and that shield might drop too soon. Oh, we are barely hanging on the edge right now. Oh, Dolden's going for a big ult. This is actually intense, now that I think about it. The heal should have went towards Genos. Ooh, Dingo's like, I just want to peek out for a second. And everyone else is like, nah, I'm good. Wow, we pushed it in. That's insane. So we were able to push that in because the fact that we have so much support means we have a lot of sustain, but Cauterize kind of negates the sustain. So it's a lot of poking in, poking out, poking in, poking out. Like the fact that we have infinite sustain is nice in theory. It's just hard to really take advantage of it because sometimes you just die. And there, I think everything went right. Like no one died. Dingo got out with like not that much HP, very many and much times. Whoop. We have a goal to get out. Time to push. He's gonna go for an ult here in a second. Yep. Can't get you, coronavirus. I got you. Oh no, Dingo's eating it. Nom nom noms. We want to run, but that isn't gonna happen. We got caught on the tree. I blame myself and nobody else. I think there was a very obvious positioning issue with me. Is I initially went for an ult, and I didn't, like, for some reason just went in without having like an escape plan or anything like that. Like I either needed to go full-fledged in, like over their wall, or is he gonna go over the left side? Oh, okay. Damn, Daniel. So Eevee might blink in on me here in a second. Never mind. Whoa. Woo-hoo-hoo. Eevee can fly, baby. If they push in, if I feel like they're gonna push in a second, I'm just gonna throw a beam. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a beam right down that middle. That'll make them back off for a second, or if that hopefully hit them. Stupid shields, get out of here. I needed that. Okay, Indulgence went for a little bit of a flank, but did not work out. Yes, I see you, Eevee. You are a person. Oh, not enough. I don't want to ult here. I want to hold off for a second, and then we're going to ult when we come back out. And hopefully that'll allow us to do stuff. We just don't want to play too aggressive, though, with the ult, because, you know, when the ult, you're invulnerable, which is awesome. That sucks. Well, touche. By the way, kind of going with the flow of what I normally do, or what I've been trying to do just to try to help out people, or maybe even try helping out myself talking out loud, is trying to figure out why we lost so badly, or why it felt like such a struggle. And I think that the answer is very simple. Flanks on this map that aren't Eevee don't work that well. I could be somewhat wrong on that. There might be some other flanks that work pretty well, but in Frog Isle, I think having beef and having range is where you want to be at, like just flat out. We had no range, and then we had a flank that was a Sky, which normally Indulgence does incredibly well on Sky, but he just had a hard time getting in. And Strix being in the back, being able to poke for free, pulling out a crap ton of damage, plus their Victor, and then the Eevee being able to blink in, and Genos going, help, help, heal me. It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? So overall, get beef, get range on Frog Isle. Don't pick flanks like Talus, Androxus, Sky, stuff like that. It normally does not work out that well on here, especially if I think if the Sky is like a second support and you're playing with like a Terminus, you want to be super aggressive with your team, like all around aggression, then maybe you can throw in a flank, you know, throw in something in there, but in general, you just want to go with range. That's my personal opinion, and that's just me talking out loud. But overall, like I said, the Furia nerf needed. I think that she always did too much damage. Was it too much? Not really. If you put a loadout card, put it at a 3, 4, or 5, I think you're going to be fine. And in the end, Furia is supposed to be a support, not a damage. Let me know what you think down in the comments about the Furia nerf. Is it too much? Do you disagree with me? Do you like crunchy peanut butter or creamy peanut butter? Like, do you prefer the peanut butter jar to just be full of peanuts and then you just smear peanuts onto your bread? Or do you want it like nice and creamy? I'm a creamy man myself, but I understand there's crunchy people out there. It's okay. We all have the right to be wrong. But on that note, I'm going to head out of here. Make myself a creamy PB&J. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm not going to be one of those people who asks you to like and subscribe, so I'm not going to ask.